Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. My name's Adrian Garcia. Just to start off, who's excited about Obama? All right? Who's excited for Obama? Keep it going for Obama. Keep it going for Obama.
Yeah.
Question though, who's racist? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. See, I was going to take a little informal poll, and there's very little overlap there. Very little overlap. Everyone was really excited about the '08 election. I was excited too. A lot of the young people were going out, they were voting. I was excited because, let me tell you, as an apathetic person, it's amazing. It's amazing to be apathetic at a time like this when there's war, hungry people, an election coming up. One woman told me I didn't have a soul because I was apathetic, because I wasn't voting. She said, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you don't have a soul. And I said, that's a little harsh. And she said, don't you care about the hungry? And I said, yes, that's why I'm going to food court. And then I kicked a puppy. Because I'm an asshole. Mostly what was exciting for me, though, on the night of the election was to see everybody update their Facebook statuses, you know, to reflect their political leanings. You know, they'd be like, Jamie is ready for change, Obama '08. Right after he won, you know, and then there'd be somebody else that says, like, Ryan is moving to Canada. Fuck socialism. You know, it was nice to see that, but it was also refreshing to see the people who were just oblivious. You know, the people who said, like, Jonathan is waiting for the weekend. Dude, there's an election going on, you know this, right? Nah, man, I'm waiting for the weekend. But you know, Obama really did it. I can't believe it. It's really, really great. It reminds me of a quote. The quote I actually fucking hate. It goes, aim for the moon, because if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So let's deconstruct that, though, for a second. Aim for the moon. Did we not do that like 30-something years ago? Can't you find a more relevant target, first of all? But it's okay. Even if you miss the moon, which is 3,474 kilometers in diameter, even if you miss that fucking huge thing, you'll land among the stars. I cannot think of a worse way to die. Either you'll suffocate when you run out of oxygen, or you'll be pulled into a star's gravitational pull and incinerated. It just sounds awful. But, you know, it reminds me of some words of wisdom that were shared with me. Somebody once told me, she said, Adrian, you fucking moron, you'll never amount to anything in life. Well, screw you, Grandma. I still remember my friends and family. Oh, there it is. Took a second. That's all right. So, does anyone know who the fastest human alive is? I think I looked it up the other day. It's a guy named Usain Bolt. And yeah, first of all, what an awesome name, Bolt. You gotta be fast with a name like that. But just for the record, I don't think that he's technically the fastest person alive. I think a faster person would be a child strapped to a cheetah. Because they are the fastest.
Cheetah baby!
And, you know, alive is a relative term. I mean, he only has to break the record. No, dead baby jokes. That's fair. I was doing it for shock value mostly. Yeah, so I used to work in a video store where when it got slow, I would put porn on the TVs. You know, when you go in and there's TVs playing movies, I would watch porn. There's not really a joke here. I just want you to know how sad my life was at one point. I was watching porn where I work, which is sad or awesome, depending on your point of view. I think a little bit of both. And why not? So, this is kind of gross, but I don't wash my hands after every time I use the bathroom. I don't think it's necessary. Like, sorry, I'm sorry. I know, it's a little gross, but think about it. If I'm just peeing, I know where my penis has been. Like, I don't need to bring soap and water into this usually. But although I will say that it greatly depends on if someone else is in the bathroom, like I'm finishing up and I'm about to leave, and they give me a look like, really? Really, dude? So I'm like, oh, okay. So I put on a little song and dance for them, and I'm washing my hands, and even using the soap, 20 seconds, just like I'm supposed to. But what gets me is that the people who don't even use soap, they just like run water over their hands. And guys do this more than women, I think. But you know, if you just run water over your hands, I feel like that's like pulling out of the hygiene world. Because, you know, the guy's sitting there and he's like, Come on, baby. I don't need to use soap. It's uncomfortable for me. I'm allergic. I promise. You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Little does he know his hands are now pregnant. So, yeah. I remember that this was back in the 90s a little bit. I remember a time when Cheetos brand cheese puffs were dangerously cheesy. Do you remember the public service announcements? And the Chester Cheeto bastard would go into the factory and just fuck everything up for everyone and make them dangerously cheesy. I was concerned. But, I mean, they were kind of dangerous because I'm sorry. I stayed up one night eating the Cheetos and Chester the Cheetah came into my room. Chester the Cheetah raped me. No, it's not funny. It was traumatic. He had those sunglasses on. I couldn't see what he was looking at the whole time, and I couldn't get the color orange off my fingers for a week. And that's called acting. I'm a trained actor, believe it or not. You probably don't, I know. But if you want to see some really good acting, you should check out Batman Returns. Has anyone seen that with Danny DeVito as the Penguin? Yes? That was amazing acting. I want to be inside his head for that role. Because I just imagine it would have gone like, okay, I'm a penguin, but I'm not really a penguin. I'm a man who's like a penguin, and I want to take over Gotham City. Let me try and wrap my brain around this character. Quack, 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 quack. Bring me Batman. Quack, quack, quack. He's not that good of an actor. Okay, so I hate the girl at the supermarket that gives out free samples because it just reinforces this idea I have that women are teases. You know? I'm saying, I want all of that soup. She's saying, no, shh, just a taste. So yeah, I was doing some traveling recently overseas, you know, going around some different places. And airports are the worst. I hate airports. And what's the deal with airport food? Oh my God, I'm just kidding. But, you know, you gotta keep yourself entertained when you go to the airport. For instance, when I'm going on a trip, you know they have the people that randomly search your luggage. It sucks. You get a card that says, this piece of luggage was randomly searched. So what I like to do is I like to wear boxers for about a week and then put them right at the top. Just so that when they, oh, Jesus. You know, just give them a little treat, you know. If they're going through my stuff, they're gonna work for it, okay? And you gotta do other things, like when you're going through security and, you know, you're not allowed to take water, so if you bring a bottle of water, you have to either throw it out or drink it. So I like to go up to them and, you know, I've got a pretty full thing of water and I just sit there and I chug it for a little while, throw it out, and I look at them and I go, oh, so full. I feel like I could explode. They don't take kindly to that. And, you know, you gotta look for the little things. For instance, it's great when you're in a little airport, this kind of little airport that Ryanair flies out to, and you feel like that they were built that morning just for you. Like you can go into a bathroom and you feel like you're the first person to ever sit on that toilet. It's a remarkable experience. And then, you know, I was leaving one of these bathrooms and there was a sign that said, "We hope you are delighted with this facility." And I was delighted. I couldn't believe that they found the word to match my mood exactly. I was delighted with that facility. Let's see what else I got here. So, all right, I'm almost done. But yeah, so like I said, I was overseas for a little while, and it's easy to smuggle things into the country. Don't let anyone like tell you, oh, you can't smuggle alcohol, you can't smuggle drugs or whatever. What you have to do is you have to put it in some tin foil and then shape it into something less conspicuous, like a gun. And that's my time. So I think I'm about done here. Thank you.